Okay, guys, hi. I hope you're having an amazing day. Join me on my road to 2500s. And if you're watching it on YouTube and you'd like to see such streams live on YouTube as well, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so if you're watching it on Twitch, you can challenge me to play some games. Alright, and let's get started. And also let me know if the sound doesn't work well today. Okay, I'm starting with block pieces. Let's play Sicilian. Okay, that's very good. So our pin can be very annoying. And let me play something like this. Now this. So I kind of submit to playing with an isolated pawn in the center, but I'll try my best to get the most out of that. Alright, let me start with this knight. And... hold on a second. I see that I could play queen b6. But maybe that's a bad idea. Okay, let's start with the castle. And now maybe... or maybe not. Hold on. Maybe I should just play knight c6. Alright. And... I want to push d4, but I have a feeling after knight b3 I'm just gonna lose some material there. So... let me just not do that instead. Okay. Let me go here. I want to develop my bishop, but I want to wait and see where to develop it. Alright. So let me play a6. This knight on d4 is super annoying. Okay. I don't think he can attack me again. Not now at least. So let me develop my bishop too. I'm just trying to save more time. With an isolated pawn, I don't want to go to an endgame. But I want to go to a middle game where I attack his queen. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. If I can succeed, of course, that would be great. Let me start with... alright. I don't think that's gonna be good, actually. But alright, let me start with queen d7 first. That was bad. I wanted to play queen d6, but then I would have been attacked bishop g3. So I decided to play queen d7 instead, but I forgot that the knight on f6 is not protected anymore. So yeah, now he can take. Of course I'll get some compensation, I suppose. But look at my king. That's terrible. Okay, so this pawn is hanging. How would I rather defend it? Let me play king g7. Okay, so look at my pawn structure. It can be worse. This can be worse. Okay. And I don't see... okay, knight f5. Knight f5 is being threatened. So I just play bishop g6 first. And I just pray, because if I can't attack with this pawn structure, I'm gonna lose any endgame. But I have two bishops. Yes, alright. The first game is always a losing one. Like in Russian we have a saying, like the first pancake is a terrible one. And here it's the first game. And also, I think I have an idea of playing rook e4 in the future, as well as bishop c7. So as long as he doesn't find any way to attack me, or she, but his username is Lord, so I assume he's he. As long as he can't attack me or force a queen trade immediately, I think I'm good. Rather, if he plays queen g4, maybe I'd like to trade queens. Because after I take pawn takes, his pawn would also be bad. And maybe I'll play rook e4 and I'll get some compensation, given that I have two bishops. But I have too many weaknesses, in my opinion. Alright, so what can I do? I could try playing rook e4 to reunite my rooks. Maybe that would work. Sorry, to reunite my pawns. Let me start with this one, okay? Because my isolated pawn is so terrible. And he has 2 pawn islands. I literally have 4, right? Yeah, if I count it right. If he takes, I think I'll take with the pawn, so let me pre-move that. I like that he spends too much time thinking. Okay, he doesn't take, he doesn't want to do that. So let me reunite my rooks. Oh, I think that's gonna be good for me, thank you. Oh, he wants to trade everything? Hold on, let me start. Now I want to think twice. Maybe I take with the bishop instead of a rook to create some attack on his knight. Okay, I'm not scared. I'll attack you again. Alright, but in this position I have 2 bishops and his pawn structure is not perfect as well. So maybe I could do something good about that, but my pawn is hanging. Let me push it first, or hold on. Maybe I want to take the knight first. I'm not sure if I want to take the knight. But if I don't take it, it will be active in the center, attacking my pieces. So let me take it. And now I'll push this pawn. Alright. So let me do something about that too. Let me attack his pawn. And that already creates some weaknesses. Alright. Maybe that was a mistake. But hold on. F2 will also be weak. Oh no, I didn't think of that. Okay. Oh, I control everything. That's good. And what would I do now? Okay, let's try something crazy. I think it's already quite an obvious draw, but let's give it a try. Hold on. Okay. It actually looks pretty dangerous in my opinion. Yeah, let's agree that it's a draw. Okay, it is a draw. Let's just see what happened. I'm just pretty curious to see what exactly happened in this game. And hi guys. Yeah, hi. The opening, okay, that was Alapin, whatever you pronounce it. I always say it in a different way. So what happens is I allow him to have this central pawn, and oh my god, I didn't think of that, guys. There is an interesting idea. I could play knight f6, and after knight f6, I practically say, okay, you can take on e6 if you want to, because then I have bishop f2. So very interesting variation could have happened if I saw that, but I just took, and I decided to get some initiative. And I was wondering if I could play queen b6 because it looked like that, but I was worried he could play queen e2. And now I thought I would block with the bishop, but I had king d8, which is mind-blowing. I literally moved my king toward the center without castling because my next move can be a rook e8. And this is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna memorize this idea because that was so good. Instead, what happened is I just developed, he developed, I developed, and I don't know what went wrong. Yeah, in a couple of moves here. Okay, I could have played g5. That looked too scary, to be honest. But apparently, if he takes me, there is no danger because he can't really attack the knight again, and I'll be able to go away from the pin very quickly. Next move could be like knight e4 and maybe bishop c7. That would be good, but I didn't even consider playing g5 in this position, which I will keep in mind for the future. Alright, rook e1, queen d7, and I know that was a mistake. I actually wanted to play queen d6, but I saw that that would be bishop g3. But I don't know why I played queen d7 without remembering that the knight was hanging. That was terrible. So my pawn structure got ruined, but I still have some compensation for that. And the fact that my opponent started thinking for quite a lot, I mean, that was good. So I reunited my rooks. Alright, and what happened was queen g4. And in this position, I could have undoubled my pawns by playing f5, but for some reason I thought the knight would be very dangerous when it comes to d4, so I decided to trade it. I wasn't sure, but I decided to do so. And here, okay, yeah, that's already quite equal. That's quite equal, but we were trying to do something, and the final position was quite beautiful. Let me just show you guys. The fact that we both had double pawns, I think it's quite unique when both sides have double pawns, and those are the only pawns that are left on the chessboard. So I think that's quite cute in this opinion. And hi guys, thank you. Alright, king d8 is so beautiful, and yeah guys, alright, let's play another game that was so good and beautiful. And now I'm white, and my opponent is 2352. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do against London. Alright, so now I changed my shoes. So I don't play London anymore. I go and enter Benoni. Alright, so let me just play queen g2. Let's see. It's already a very interesting position with some complications that could happen. So maybe that would be wrong, but I really want to play bishop b5 because I remember this kind of idea. But the bishop still can't develop anywhere, so let me just play bishop e2 immediately. Oh wow. Wow, okay, that's provoking. I could take the knight, but I don't want to. And what is he gonna do? Is he gonna play knight c7 later on? I think that's alright with me. Let me just... Okay, let me start with h3 first. I don't want him to develop his bishop. And still, he doesn't threaten... Okay, he does. I think so. So let's play a4. I was worried that after... Wow. Okay, there are some serious preparations that are happening right now in this game. Otherwise, I can name that. let me just continue developing, I guess. Or I honestly don't understand what's going on. Okay, I just want to develop my pawn to f4. So let me play, maybe that would be bad, but I want to play bishop e3 because I feel like I can attack in the center after I play pawn f4. So let me just do this. Alright, he kind of stops me, but it doesn't really do much. I feel like I can already push e5, to be honest, because after pawn takes, maybe I could push d6. That looks dangerous. But let me start with the castle first. So now I think I'm fully prepared, and I don't know what's going on. I mean, maybe I don't know some ideas, guys. If you know, let me know after the game, because that looks too weird. Too weird to be true. Okay. So, can I push f5? I'm afraid after f5 he pushes g5. After e5, I really want to push e5. I don't care. I am not gonna even calculate all those lines. I just feel like it has to be right. Look at his king. Is he gonna go to h7? Alright. Because that looks too weird in my opinion. Alright. So what I'm trying to do, maybe I'll try to push d6. Would be crazy and maybe I'll open his pieces, but I feel like it could work. Look at his king. And I also opened the diagonal for my bishop to play bishop c4 in the future. But let's start with queen d6. I mean, I sacrificed the pawn, so yeah, he could take. But I don't think it was dangerous, to be honest. Okay, let me take with the bishop. I don't know. Am I not blundering my queen somewhere in the middle? Okay, I don't think so, so let's do this. Alright. Is it dangerous? Is it scary? Anything? Let me play bishop. Yeah, let me go here. I just want to target this f7 square because it looks super weak given where his queen is. Sorry, his king is. And maybe I want to bring a rook to d1. I'm not worried about ruining my pawn structure if he takes on c3. Because, I mean, this bishop is protecting the king. So I'm alright with that. But I have 48 seconds. Okay, so he suggests we trade queens. And I mean, if we do, can I do something after that? Not sure about that. But actually, let me just bring my rook closer first. Alright, now I feel like I can attack with my rook. The pawn on b6. And that was a blunder. Which I didn't honestly expect. Okay. So how do I continue my life after that? Alright, let's keep sacrificing, pretending it's all according to the plan that I have. Okay, let's go here. That was just bad. I honestly just didn't see my bishop was hanging. Alright. But now I don't have two pieces. And I pretend that's all my plan. Okay. And it's just getting worse with every move. I think he has one more rook. Yeah. That was a terrible blunder. Okay. I should have taken this pawn. Now it's just losing. Yeah. And nothing to attack, I guess. So I might as well resign. Okay, so what do we have here? I have a feeling everything was alright up to a point when I blundered my bishop. So let's see if that was some sort of crazy line that I didn't expect. Hold on. So he played king f8 here. Yeah, okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. And e5, that was good. d6 was also good. Pawn takes. I go here, and I could have played bishop c4 right away. I could have sacrificed here. Turns out that the queen is not protected just yet. So I have such a move like knight e5. And the knight can take, I attack f7. If the bishop takes, queen g6. Which was super beautiful. I didn't see that. I just started with simple bishop f4, knight e6, bishop c4, knight f8, and I could have taken, but somehow I forgot the knight was attacking the bishop. So after this move, I should have just taken with the bishop, but as you can see, I just blundered my bishop in one move. Which happens. Alright, I'll try to be more careful. Yeah, I wasn't asleep, guys. That was just a terrible blunder. Somehow I just didn't see that my bishop was attacked. Okay, so let me go for King's Indian. Happens. But the game was beautiful. I love my games. Even if I blunder something, there are so many beautiful ideas we can talk about. Can be discussed for even classical games, not just blitz games. Alright. So let me start with this one. Now let me play this. This. Let's see how it's gonna go. Alright, so let's play this. Or maybe I'll play knight d7 and knight c5. Now let's play knight a8. He's gonna castle long side. Right? So let's see. Where is he gonna go? He goes to the long side. Alright. I'm just gonna meet you right there. Let me see how. Let me start with c6. So I didn't play f5 unless I was sure he was gonna castle short side, which he wasn't. So good for me. Let's take here. How are you gonna take back? I'm trying to open your side. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. Let me play bishop d7 now. Oh, you're already getting scared, huh? Let me start with a4. I want to sacrifice like b5. And I think it kind of can work. Hold on. b5, so if he takes... No, I don't see how it's gonna work. But it's gonna open him. Even if it doesn't work immediately, I think it's gonna work at some point. So... just looks very, very good. Okay, that's so good that my opponent's thinking, because I don't see how he can attack me. Wow. Is it really doing anything? So, b5. Let me try this. Okay, maybe I'm risking my life again, but I think it's worth it for the sake of learning the ideas in this type of position. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. And now if I play a rook b8, he's gonna take on a4, I suppose. But okay, actually let's try this. I think it can be good. Hold on, rook b8, queen a4. I want to go back, but he's gonna play something like knight a7. I think it's gonna get stuck there. So okay, let's try this. Queen a5 was also good, but I feel like I don't need this a4 pawn anyway. Or okay, yeah, good. So now I think I can take here. Okay, or rook a8. So many good options. It's confusing. Okay, let me start with this one. Oh no. That's actually good for him. Maybe. Or maybe not. What am I gonna do? If I take, he takes with the knight. I could try to untangle my pieces. Okay, let's try this. I don't think I have much time to figure all of this out, but it needs to be figured out. So let's try this. So I think he has one more pawn, but that makes him weak because they don't have B and A pawns. The position is so interesting again. I just can't. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I think it just lets me develop my knight with a tempo. That's what I want. And then I want to move my queen out. Queen out, attacking g4, which I don't really want to take. But opening my b8 rook. I think that's gonna be good for me. Hold on. Looks so good. Yes, two knights. If only I could distract them somehow. Okay, so can I take on g4? Hold on. Let me try this first. Alright, here. Knight c4 would be a good knight, huh? Okay. I think I could play g5. Let's play g5. Okay, so he protects everything. h6. He could take on d6, can he? I think I blunder again. Okay, he didn't do that. But if I take... I can take on d5, right? I could take on d5, for example. Or I could take on e5 and then take on d5. Just don't understand. Okay. Let's try this. And I think I blunder something. Yeah, I start panicking. I start panicking when I have 17 seconds. Oh my god. I just lost my rook again in a very good position. Where is he gonna move his knight? Oh no. Can I go there? I can't. I can't really do anything in this position. Just queen e8 and I die. Or do I? Looks like I die. Okay, so if I take... Let's go for this. Again, so terrible in a complicated position with less than 20 seconds. Okay. Does he? Okay, I don't think I can defend. I can protect from queen h7. Okay. Let's see, guys. That was so beautiful. Okay, actually it says... Okay, here... Let's see. Let's start with my idea to play c6. So I played c6. f4. Okay, I could have taken on f4, but I took here, here, bishop d7, and again, g4, okay, b5, and then he takes. Here I should have taken on f4 first, because he doesn't have a chance to play bishop d4. If he does, I mean, I'll take him for free, so he has to do this first, and that would open him. Okay, I have a chance to take here first and then take here. And okay, yeah, that would be safer than what I did. What I did was kind of insane. I started with rook b8. I thought maybe queen a4 could also work, but okay. That looked like a very good position to me, like a very good position. And now I didn't see the tactics. I could have taken on b5, because if he takes back, I take on d4. And if he takes here, my queen will protect the rook when I play rook a5. So after queen d4, my knight is here to take the bishop. Okay, that is so beautiful and something that I completely missed. Yeah. That was terrible. But okay. Okay, let's see what happened instead. Knight b5. He takes, I take, h4, g5. That looked very good to me. But apparently here I had like 35 seconds, so I started panicking instead of calculating variations, which is actually not that I normally do. So I took on d5 and he played queen e4, and here I could have just taken here, but instead I took. And now I wanted to play d5. When I came to this position, I wanted to play d5. But for some reason, I was like, oh, I can take on g4 and on d1. But on a8 is a check. So yeah, that was terrible. I wanted to play d5. And also, I saw that there's going to be knight b6, which I didn't like. I thought that that would be terrible. But again, now I can play queen g4 because this one is protected. Okay. Insane, terrible, but the games are super interesting, so hopefully they're gonna get better. Let's see. Okay, and white. Games were definitely interesting, so what do you say? Okay, let's play London as planned. Alright, let's go back. Oh, he trades immediately. I like it. It feels like he allows me to attack him. Potentially, of course, if he doesn't go to the queen side himself. Can I take this pawn? Okay, I don't think so. c3. And h6 is just a hook for me because, alright, I'm going to play g5 at some point. Let me take with this pawn. And now maybe I play g5, but I'm a bit worried. So let's play queen e2 first. And now let me play g5. Sorry, g4. What am I talking about? If he plays e5, that would be intimidating, but I think that can be alright. Or shall we castle first as well? Maybe I should develop my knight, but I don't want to block this idea. Let's play f4 first, actually. I don't want him to play e5 like ever. So let's play f4. And then maybe knight f3, knight a5. So he kind of targets here, but I don't see if he has something solid against me. I could, yeah, let's just castle actually. I don't think he has anything there. Alright, and now, yeah, let's start with g4 maybe? Okay, let's start with g4. I see what he wants to do, but maybe I'm too risky. Maybe I am. You could play bishop g4. That's alright with me. So as you can see, I complicate every single game and then I just start making mistakes in those complications. Okay. So what I have here is fascinating. Let's develop this knight. Yes, I can be targeted, but the knight is also gonna get lost. So I think that's alright with me. And he takes the bishop, but I think that's also alright with me. I could take, or maybe I could do something else. Like queen f2 maybe. Because I want to go to h4 and I don't care about this pawn. Hold on. I think that would be just safer. Yeah, let's take. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I like those complications. Okay. So, can he take on d4? Can he go there? We could try. Taking on d4. But even if he takes on d4, right? It doesn't do much. It doesn't do anything. But okay, let's keep it safe. You can play g6 with the idea to play bishop f5 next move. But I could just move my king away again. I think that could be alright. And I don't see any danger that could come. And I just like my position. I think I have something extra like a pawn, but it's not about the pawn. It's about the king's safety. I literally threatened to take on g7 and then rook h6 and rook h8. And is it attacking anything? I don't think so. Hold on. It attacks this one. Let's start with taking. Okay, I don't see anything. Oh, he takes back. That's brave. What am I gonna do? You know what? I just want to sacrifice this thing. Sorry, Rook. You're my precious, but it feels like I would do much better without you. Okay, it feels like now his king is completely open. Nothing is disturbing me at all. And that was to my favor. I don't see how exactly I'm gonna checkmate just yet, but I feel like I can. Alright, so check. That's so unreal. Okay, let me try to use my rook. My knight is so... Oh my god, 97! 97 was possible and now it's possible again, so... That's insane how I missed it at first. Okay. Okay, what is he trying to do? Hey, I'm kind of scared, to be honest. I just want to have an open window with my king. Okay. I just started panicking too much. He helped me open the 7th rank. Oh my god, I'm just in my panicking mood throughout the entire game. Now he can't just protect b7, so he resigns. But I have a feeling that he had a better position throughout the entire game. I mean, he literally played h6, he created a target for me. And I tried to stop him from playing e5 like ever. So his threats didn't look dangerous to me. Maybe I could have played knight f3 to develop completely. But here, okay, I pushed g5. It says I should have taken on e5 instead. Yeah, I mean, that makes so much sense. Because this knight is not dangerous at all. And yeah, I could just continue developing. And maybe I could even play bishop c2 and queen d3 and create a battery. But for some reason I thought g5 would be better, so I overcomplicated the position. Played here, but now I'm just up a pawn. And oh my god, I didn't see that at all. I could have played knight g5. And the idea of knight g5 is that I want to play queen h7, queen h8, checkmate. That is so beautiful. And apart from that, he can take on a g5, and if he plays g6, I'll literally just take on h6. And as you can see, I'm just winning, and it's so beautiful. And I mean, he has nothing. What if he plays here? I can even sacrifice my rook, because if the king goes here, I checkmate with this rook. If the king goes to f8, I checkmate with this one. Because that's a fourth variation and so beautiful. Instead, I was again panicky. I was quite safe. Pawn takes, king takes, and now I decided to play knight e5, which is not a mistake. I felt like this bishop was too annoying, and I traded. And here again, I could have played knight e7 right away. I didn't see that, so I played rook h1, and on the next move I played knight e7. So here maybe I could win immediately, but I was like, no, my first rank is so weak. So I decided to keep it safe and then checkmate. Alright, so that was beautiful, quite complicated, but I hope that was worth it. And let's play again. So I complicate situations and then feel scared playing them. Alrighty, so let's go for d4. He plays d6. Okay, as I said, I play London today, and that helps me. I think I could just play e4 now. I like this type of London. It's not London anymore, but I still call it London and I like it. So can I play d5? Feels like I can, but maybe I should keep it safe. So let me start with, hold on, if I play knight e2, he could play e5. So that, yeah, I don't like that. Let's play d5. That was unexpected. I don't know what line I'm entering, but alright. That's very interesting. Okay, he wants to place his knight on d4. That would be so unpleasant. But he wants to take my London bishop, and I don't want to give it away. So, okay, let's go for that. Oh, alright. That feels surreal, like everything that's going on. Okay. What do I start with? Actually, let's start with g4. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but I just feel like he's doing something super weird. And if he doesn't push f5, what is he gonna do? Okay, I take. And now I'll just give you a check. And he's okay with that. Very interesting. So maybe now I take. I mean, at the very least, his king would always be weak. I mean, I don't have to do anything on that side, so I could just retreat. Yeah, okay, this pawn is hanging on d5 as well. So let me retreat to d1 then. Okay, so maybe that's his idea, to target this pawn. Apart from that, I have no clue what's going on. Let's play queen g2. I don't know, the openings that happened today look so interesting and weird at the same time. Like, remember one of my opponents literally played king of 8 on his, own will, by his own will. And in the first game, I could have played king d8 in the opening. Alright. Okay, so he attacks it, but can he attack it again? Like knight g4 maybe? Yeah, maybe knight g4 can be a threat. So maybe I should start with pawn h3. Not let it happen. That looks like so weird, but okay. I don't know, I mean, my king is also not castled, but it feels like I could do that in a couple of moves. And I just need to make my pieces useful. Like bishop and knight, where do you go? e6 would be perfect for my knight, especially with the bishop support, but it feels more unreal. Bishop g3 would stay well. Yeah, maybe. And that would be perfect if I could push e4 at some point in the game. All right. So not sure what he's doing with that. Let's castle. Okay. Now let's move our knight somewhere. Let's choose e2. Let's move our king away for the sake of safety. Okay, his king looks kind of safe for now, but I don't think it's gonna be this way, like always. Okay, let's come out of the spin. What am I gonna do? I have a feeling I can play this. I want to play e4, but it would just help him be more active, so let me play this instead. Am I blundering this? Could be. Okay, I don't want to move this pawn, but I think I have to. Alright. I think I just lose my knight because it has nowhere to go. Yes, I just blundered my knight. Perfect. After b4, I have nowhere to go. Am I just lucky? I am lucky, oh my god. Hey. What can I do? Okay. Gosh, gosh, gosh. That's bad. Okay. Oh my god, I won. I won by time, but the position was so complicated. Like super duper complicated. That's... Okay. First of all, I literally blundered my knight on c3. And guys, check this out. Always make sure your knights have somewhere to go, because I thought that it could, but it couldn't. So he could have played b4, but luckily he didn't notice. He started doing something more aggressive. But maybe I missed something in the opening. What do you think, guys? Because that was crazy. Hey guys, welcome to the chat. When you're new, I think the games will shock you because they literally were so weird. G4. Okay, G4 was too early, but check this out. He played F5, and now his king can castle. And I don't really have to take on F5, but I didn't want him to push F4, so I took. And alright, I just went back, which was, I think, not that wise. Queen F3 would be better. I literally wasted one tempo on developing and castling. And now, actually, he's not bad. He's not really that bad anymore. He's having a better position. And what I did was insane, because I just needed to kind of remaneuver my pieces. As you can see, I did something wrong by wasting so many tempi. And I just needed to, yeah, maybe develop sooner, because this position that happened was very, very good for him. Even though his king was on e7, that was impossible to attack it. And I was the one having problems, unfortunately. So, yeah, that was a bit insane. He could have taken my knight by playing b4. He didn't. So, that was a terrible, terrible, terrible game. And let's see. It actually suggests... I didn't even think about that. Honestly, I didn't think that they could attack his king, which I always, and you also, always need to remind yourself when you play a game. I mean, always look for your opponent's king's attacks, because sometimes they're unexpected, but check this out. I could try that. I mean, even though it's not working, but that would be some sort of counterplay in comparison to what was happening. That would be perfect, because what happened was, I mean, I feel like his position is winning, but he started panicking because he had 3 seconds, and it just didn't go as well. I thought he was gonna take like this, so that's still playable. I have a pass pawn, but apparently he could have taken like this, and this pawn will just go up and promote. So that was, yeah, time control is very important. Okay, the game was insane, like all the previous games, guys. I hope you enjoy them because they're all so crazy. Alright, let's see. I'm just so shocked that every game is so messy. Okay, I'm black again. Let's go for King's Indian. And we don't know what he's gonna play. Oh, hello. Alright. Okay. So I kinda entered Pierce offensive or Pierce defense. I always mispronounce those openings. But okay, what can I do? Let's play d6. And now let's go for c5. Okay, so I have a feeling I could take and play queen b6. So let's go for that. And I need to learn to develop my pieces because my pieces are there on the c8 and b8 like in the previous game. Not happy. Okay, so what will we do if I trade queens? Do I want to trade queens? I don't think so, to be honest. I wouldn't choose trading queens in this position. Maybe I could try to complicate it. Oh, I didn't see that coming. I know, and it feels like I'm gonna lose some material because I have nowhere to move my queen. Only here. That would allow him to take on d6. So I'm kinda blundering again. But hold on, if he takes on d6, I could take on b2. And if he goes rook b1, I think I could take on a2. Would that work? Or is that too scary for this position? I'm afraid I'm not gonna get out, honestly. I think I'm gonna lose something if I take on b2. d2, okay, d7 maybe. I don't like it already. I already hate it, but okay, let's see what it's gonna get to. So I'm gonna be down a pawn. Maybe I should take on b2. It feels like I'm not gonna get out of there alive after that. So okay, let's go back. Alright. I could have taken on... I didn't know what's going on with me today, guys. I could have taken on e4 first with the check and then taken this. I have no idea what I'm doing. And now I can't take it because of rook c1. And then I'll just lose my piece. That's terrible and insane and terrible at the same time. Okay. I feel so disappointed with myself because of what's going on. But I have to be quick. Right. So now it's not such a huge problem, in my opinion, because my rook is already protected. Okay. Now it doesn't look that bad. Yes, this one is hanging, but that's alright. Okay. Alright. Let me make it go away first. I don't want to take on d4. It feels like my queen is not protected and I'm just gonna lose there. But in the long run, I think it could work. Okay, so now we're kind of equal. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me well, because my microphone makes some weird sounds. I'm not sure if it's working properly. Okay, let's start with this one. I think I'm just helping. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to happen, but alright. Okay. It already looks better than before. Can I take here? Okay, let's take here. He takes, I'll take back. He's not gonna do that. Is he? Yeah, he does. He did that. Okay, he has way more time than me for this position. Where would I go? Hold on. That's a blunder. Okay, now I'm up a rook. Okay. So that was more of a luck in this game. So let me take a deep breath because... Oh, okay. That was insane. What happened here? First of all, for some reason, I decided that that would be smart to go here. But I forgot that he could play bishop d2. I don't know why. As you can see, in every game I blunder something like one move. So bishop d2 was not seen by me. And yeah, here I played queen c6, but actually it's equal. And here I could have played queen e4 intermezzo, like I'm in between check, and then I could have taken on c8. But for some reason, I don't know why, I automatically took back on c8, and then I noticed it, as you could have heard. That was like immediate. But now, I mean, okay. Now, after he took on e7, I got some more chances to play. And yeah, in this position, I feel like I did well. But yeah, he had more time. And he literally helped me trade everything. And yeah, he just blundered. In this position, he blundered. But that was kind of equal, and that would be very hard to play in 5 seconds, noticing all those ideas that the queen can do. I mean, that would be hard. Okay. Yeah, the game was crazy. Thank you for your support. Okay, hope you can hear me well, by the way. As I said, there was some weird sounds with my microphone. Okay, so let's start a new one. Oh, not without blunders, like everyone makes them. Okay, let's see. Let's go for Sicilian. Okay, it's gonna be a close Sicilian, I suppose. Okay. So now... Okay, actually, let me start with... No, I don't want to start with d6. Let me start with knight f6. Would it be bad? Let's try knight f6. Okay. Alright. So I'm creating some sort of a complicated and weird position. Not necessarily, of course, out of my own will. So what will I do? I feel like queen c7 can be a good move, but this pawn is also hanging. So, let's try d6 actually. It could look very weird with my pawn structure in the center, but let's hope for the best. I have 2 bishops. I'm wondering if that's a theory at all, because it looks kind of weird. Like every single game is super weird. Oh, okay, I didn't expect that. And of course I don't want to take this one. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna give one bishop away? I don't think so. Okay, that's so... so weird to play. Let's try bishop f5. Let's develop. Maybe g6 would be smarter. Does he have any threat, actually? I'm afraid there is something, yeah. Like this. Okay. That would be super weird, but let me start with this. At the very least, my bishop is out. So my double pawns are gonna get destroyed at some point. So let me just go back and ask for him to take me finally on d6. And he doesn't want to do that, of course. So I'm just gonna waste one more move. Where would I go? Let's go to c7, okay. Yeah, now he needs to take, otherwise I would have pushed d5. Okay, so look at my pawns. Again, in every game today I get into a complicated position with some weird pawns. And he doesn't want me to sacrifice them, as you can see. He's quite comfortable with me having bad pawns. Okay, but that creates some weak diagonals that maybe I'll be able to use myself. Of course, it all depends on what he's gonna do, but let's try f6 because I want to block his bishop. Alright, so now let's play knight d5. He wants to target this pawn, maybe bishop a3. But he can't attack it again, can he? Not now. So maybe I have enough time to play a5. Hold on, he could play c4, but that's alright with me. I don't see how he can target that just yet, so... Okay, I'm afraid there's also gonna be a double pawn, which I didn't expect to happen. Alright. Yeah, the position is insane. Okay, let's protect it. 2 doubled pawns. Alright, you can take it. That's a bad pawn. I'm just getting destroyed, guys. Like, absolutely destroyed in this game. I mean, I have nothing to do. Just wait and see. And he's so confident with his moves, which is insane. So I'm down a pawn in an endgame with practically 0 chances to do anything. Am I safe? My pawns will protect me. Not from bishop f8, apparently. But from something they will. I think I could have taken. Interesting. At least now he's thinking. Maybe that was bad. It was definitely bad. Okay. I think I'm losing. Now I'll even see how. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's losing. Alright, yeah, that's pretty sad. But I felt like I had some counterplay going on. At But apparently I was just wrong all along. My opponent just crushed me completely in this game with everything he did. I'm not sure, but it feels like he crushed me. Let's see. Alright, yeah. As you can see, I got into a crazy position myself when I didn't have to. I could have played knight d4 to complicate it. And I know that's an opening line which I never played before. I never played knight d3 either. But yeah. Taking with that pawn just created some... Oh! I didn't see I could play knight f4. Alright. And... I could have taken, though. I could have taken. I just thought that would be a complicated position, but I blundered that c5 knife would have been lost. Okay, another blunder. And what do we have here? That was playable. But I made another blunder. And you can see I had double pawns. That was complicated to play with them. Yeah, after that I think the position was kind of losing. But I could have taken on c5. Again, I don't see a tactic when it happens like in 2 moves. Alright. I'm sure it's gonna get better. At some point, maybe not today, but at some point it will be better. Alright. Oh, again, the same thing. Oh, he doesn't take. Good for him. That's interesting. Let me start with this one. That's also interesting. I didn't intend to play c4. Maybe b4 would be alright. Let me go here. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever faced this before. Okay. So how would I react? Okay, let me castle first. Castles 2. Do I wanna take? I wanna push f4. I feel like it's gonna do something in this position, so let's push f4. Alright. And I don't mind that. Let me just go back. So... Okay. Let's take it seriously now. I attack the pinned knight. I've read the knight d7 potentially. I think that's what he needed to do in this position. So I'm gonna push f5. I feel like I want to. Let's push f5. Great. And what about now? How about I take with the rook? If I take with the bishop, I think he can take on e5. I take with the pawn. Knight goes back. Those would be weaknesses. So I take with the rook. Okay. So again, if he takes my rook... Yeah, I don't think I can do anything much about that. Hold on, hold on. I wanted to play rook g5, but it feels like I'm just gonna worsen everything just even more. So maybe I should just go back. Okay. Let's go somewhere not too back. Rook f3. No, I don't want to play rook f3. I don't want to play this either. Everything looks terrible and bad. Help me. Okay, so maybe I do this. Nope. Okay, let's go back. I spent so much time on that, like more than a minute. I was hoping to find something that would suit me, but nothing did. What if I take here? Okay, actually, let's take. I feel like that's something I could target potentially in the future. So, alright. Too much time, guys. Too much time. Alright. What do I do? Let's go here. Yeah, after the queen trade, that wouldn't be that dangerous, but let's just hope that it would. At the very least, I would get rid of the doubled pawns. Now it's his choice of what to do. Alright. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. Rook a6 was such a good move, guys. And again, I have 8 seconds. I don't have an option, do I? That was good. Yeah. That's insanely bad. I don't want to keep my rook passive. It is losing. Okay, maybe I could draw that. Maybe not. Oh my god. That was insane. Okay, that was bad. He found a very good move, guys. Rook g2 was so good. Okay, Rook g2 was so good. That's so good for him. Okay, what did they do wrong in this position? F5 was too early. Yeah, I should stop rushing and start improving my position first. Because what happened here literally let me lose so much time. But here, guys, here I literally got, every trade he made was so good. Because practically, yeah, I should have played a4, of course. But I don't know, wasn't sure about this one. That looks so risky for 7 seconds, but I have a pass pawn. Either way, guys, I have a feeling that I rushed too much and every move he made was quite good in this position. So now, let me play one more game and try to recover from all these losses and maybe play a bit more solid. That would be good. Okay. Because all those games were complicated in a crazy way. Actually, let's play d5 for this one. Yeah, I had a feeling it was coming. What are you gonna do? Let's play queen b6. Yep, okay. So it looks like it allows me to maybe push. Hold on, let me start with knight h5. I don't like this bishop. Okay, at the very least now it's him who's thinking, not me. Alright. So what would I do? If I go here... Okay, let's play king g7. That's also crazy complicated, but looks good to me. Okay, let's take. Wow. Honestly, not expected. I feel like I can't guess any move my opponents make today. But it looks okay to me. So let's start with pawn e6. And maybe I should play bishop c5 and then take him. What do you think? I think I could do that. Now let's attack him. And now let's take him. Yeah, I definitely need to develop my bishop. But apart from that, I think I'm very good. What would I do? Would I bring my king closer or further away from that? Okay, actually, let's bring my king further away. I want my bishop to be activated. Maybe I should do something on the king side as well. Okay. So that makes sense. Doesn't want me to play b4 at any point. So let me do this. Maybe I should push b4. Maybe I should. If we could attack it again, that would be great. Of course, he also has a plan on this side. Oh, good. So after this, can I push here? Okay, let me try to see. Here. Could be too risky because then I open. Actually, let's try this. Okay, again, I'm rushing, but I tried to calculate it and it looked like it worked, so I'm just going for that. And now I see that I was wrong. Yeah. I saw that I was wrong, but that was too late. So what do I do? I have to take with this one. What am I doing with my life? Okay. Now let me take and run away. At the very least, I'll open the space for my active rooks. Let's pretend that was all according to my plan. To attack his weak pawns afterwards. Insane, I saw that, but somehow the variations don't make sense and it's not the first day it happens. Alright. Now if I go here, let me just start with 20 seconds on my clock. Alright. What would I do? I think I threatened some sort of checkmate. Hold on. How do I cancel that? I threatened rook e1. And if the king goes to d3, which is the only option, bishop e4 would be checkmate. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. And checkmate. That's why I should always look for a way to checkmate. That's how it works. But that was insane. Absolutely insane what I was doing because... Alright. Apparently my opening choice wasn't the wisest one. But what I did was quite good. That kind of made some sense. except for, yeah, rook b4. Rook b5 didn't make any sense. Rook a4 would be better, with the idea to play rook a6 here. But what if happens something like b3, rook a2? Okay, so I'm gonna play against those pawns. I didn't see that coming, and here the strongest move was rook a3, which I also missed, so did my opponent. And again, I took. Here, that would be stronger not to take on c4 to not activate his bishop, but just look at this, look at this wonderful checkmating net that I created, because that was a checkmate. That was beautiful. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Of course, it wasn't the best. Like, I don't know why the past 4 days may not be the best ones. But okay, I like my games. Sometimes I rush too much with my moves, and sometimes I blunder in one move. But that happens to all of us, and that's alright. I'm just gonna keep playing to improve and to not make the same mistakes again. So wish me luck and let me know if you love this episode. And yeah, see you in next one.